Stage left, and the winner will advance to the Shield final later this afternoon. Franklin, Foyt and Niue. Big four for Samoa in this game. Changes have been made. Papua New Guinea on the receiving end of pretty hefty defeat to Wales this morning in the bowl quarter-final. Samoa had their chances against France. In fact, Tane Lamb did everything but score a try that could have levelled the scores and sent them into extra time. However, not to be. And so it all comes to this. Samoa will know that this has been a disappointing tournament for them, but they will still be keen to take some points away from Wellington. Nick Bryant, the referee, vastly experienced New Zealand referee, and will return to Super Rugby action beginning next week. Beautiful day again here at the Sentinel Homes Wellington Sevens, part of the HSBC Sevens World Series. Scotty Stevenson with you for this Shield semi-final. And we're underway. Samoa get things moving. Tapped back, Samoan side. Some freedom of expression early from Samoa, but it comes to nothing. We'll have a scrum.
Caught in an awful position then. Let's get a good bind, okay?
Papua New Guinea talking to Billy Rapala, their coach.
Crouch.
Just talking about what this team needs, more time in the saddle, some resource. He said they certainly have a lot of players who are keen to experience on the World Series. But it's a tough ask for Papua New Guinea to contribute to the world as the global circuit continues. 10 debutants in the 12-man team for Papua New Guinea as we have a scrum reset. In fact, Eugene Tokovai and Henry Lillekete, the only two who have experienced sevens before. Tokovai making his debut in the 09-10 season in Adelaide, and Lillekete debuting here in Wellington in 2010-11. Both were members of the Commonwealth Games teams in Glasgow late last year. So Samoa now with use of the football, and it's Tulolo. Got his pass away, chance for Tulor down the sideline. Tulor, Scragg just short. Tries to set players. Papua New Guinea pour in over the top and win the penalty. Tap and go. Samoa now being called upon to defend. First up tackle is weak from Greg Foyt. He came back for more.
No clear release tackler.
And another penalty. Papua New Guinea able to make their way out of the danger zone courtesy of Nick Bryant. Wesley Valley. His pass is knocked down and then lost forward. We'll go back to scrum. So a scrappy start to the Shield semi-final. Rudy Moores looks on. You won't find him sitting at Sevens events. He paces around the place, exhorting his team to do what the coach has asked them to do. Tiki Taufua.
Sit.
Ball is alive and well. Terence Uval found his mount. Tikot. In fact, it's Hubert Tehraha. Gets through the line and he's heading for the try. Gets there. Papua New Guinea score first in the Shield semi.
Good positioning, Chelsea, thank you.
It looked messy for starters, and Samoa just not organising well on defence. They let Seraha run, the tackle slid off. He looked up, saw no one sweeping, and had all the time in the world to get to the line, even under pressure from Tila Mialoi. Good try, Papua New Guinea. Willie Losse joins me in commentary. Willie, Samoa's woes continue.
Yeah, exactly. They've had all the run of the play in the first 3 minutes, and then all of a sudden PNG get one chance. They strike. Conversion unsuccessful, but wow. Samoa will have to do some soul searching if they're beaten by PNG in this game.
Hubert Seraha out of the Black Orchids Club in Papua New Guinea. What a name for a footy club that is. Terence Uval with the restart, taken in, taken nicely too by Lafayette de Liuva. Greg Foyt, local lad from the Puniki Club here in Wellington, famous club. Play continues, knocked on again. And Samoa are the architects of their own demise so far in this first spell.
Yeah, disappointing because a lot of the things that they're doing are great. In particular, taking on PNG in the contact area. They're physical, they're strong, they're aggressive. But just those breakdowns at crucial times is where they find themselves in all sorts of trouble.
Crouch. Binds. Sit.
Henry Lillikin. City play on the outside for Valley. Wesley Valley. Max Valley also in this side.
Release.
And the ball is released finally, close to the touchline. Samoa trying to find a way to get through the staunch Papua New Guinean defence. They've taken the player into touch. That was Sani Nue. His 21st event. He'd be disappointed about not doing more.
Yeah, and you've got to know where the sideline is as well. I don't want to be too critical here, because just the body language that I'm seeing from the Samoan team is one that's not great. But you've got to know where the sideline is, and to be taken out, you've given possession away. And as Rudolph Moores looks on, he'll be gutted.
Line out as one to Leo Va. Good ball to Mialoi. Now into the hands of Tulolo. Got his pass away. Here's a good chance. Toloa has been one of their best this weekend. Samoa Toloa. Now some space up the middle of the park for Franklin. Franklin, all strength. Sam Franklin goes in for Samoa.
Finally, someone backs their own skills and pace here on debut. And the massive frame of 6-foot Franklin, he got the ball and said, why pass when I can go straight through the middle?
Thanks.
Fat Man's Alley gets him there.
Wow, that's unorthodox. Kick is made by Tila Mialoi. Sam Franklin plays his footy in Canterbury, making a sevens debut this weekend. 24 years old, Sam Franklin, 108 kicks. He is large. Polynesia taking on Melanesia, 7-5. Lots of space around the breakdown, exploited now. Samoa through Fui. Turned his back and over. That is just power and precision. Rampaging Foy over for their second.
Well, we saw him in the national competition here in New Zealand, representing Wellington. He's big, he's abrasive, and he never takes a backward step. Terrific this, he gets the ball, a lot of work in front of him. Get out of my way, he says, 1, 2, and then brings it around to get rid of the third. Oh, that's wonderful. That's Samoan rugby at its best.
You've got to love an offensive player who actually seeks out the tackle. Just going to make a point here, mate, by knocking you out. DJ is out of control here. He's busting out some CeeLo Green. Someone should tell him there's a game going on. And that will be half-time. He's gone early, the DJ. It's predicted half-time, at least 30 seconds ahead of time. 14-5 the scoreline at the break. Thanks. that's the message from the coaches. Meanwhile, the karaoke continues in the crowd. It's a big song. It's a brave choice for karaoke, this. Wouldn't be my go-to at 2 a.m.
I'm more of an Elvis fan of karaoke.
Who's captain?
I don't know how you're going to get the hair right on that one, Willie, but... Here's Foy again. Foy deciding to back himself. What is that? Greg Foy throwing a perfect pirouette into proceedings, and Leo VAR gets the try.
Samoa showing their real class in the last minute of the first half and then the first 10 seconds of the second. Look at this. Hit, spin, and then accelerate. Tekot just couldn't stay with them, and then unselfishly offloaded for Leo VAR to score his 3rd try here in Wellington.
Conversion is good, 21 points to 5. Samoa leading Papua New Guinea. How about that from Greg Foy? That'll make Michael Flatley proud, that move. That is textbook bamboozling. Papua New Guinea now needs something and needs something quickly, and they don't need that. Pass back in field from Dulolo. Finds his man, Mialoi.
It's a ruck now.
Counter ruck coming in, no good. Sam Franklin is there. Ball loose for Samoa as they backtrack across their own half. Foy again. Foy spinning once more. Now bumping off, now close to the line, stays in field. He has taken some angry pills, Greg Foy. Waiting for that was Franklin. Instead, the crossfield kick will come off if the catch is good, and the catch is good. What a try for Samoa. Samoa Toloa gets the 4th.
His 5th here in Wellington for the weekend. Class. Tulolo looked across, and he saw that there was just acres of space. The Papua New Guinea team had all come crabbing in. Look at them. You can see all 6, 7 players close to where the ball is. Kick it wide. He kept his eyes on the ball. That's not easy to do. And then he just, a little bit of footwork there to get away from the last defender. That's beautiful sevens play.
Well, it's turning into a romp for Samoa. Romps have been very popular in New Zealand over the last week. Tim Nanai-Williams decides against taking the kickoff. Instead hands it to Tila Mialoi. And he slides one deep. Papua New Guinea now with a chance to get something on the board. Salvage some pride again. They've turned the ball over and they swoop Samoa. John O'Marlow stays in field. Greg Foy says, "Don't need ya."
Mistakes are killing PNG, and Samoa had to think about it at halftime. Probably brought the mirrors out to have a look at yourself and ask some questions of what you're doing in the first 7 minutes. And now they're responding. That is perfect.
They borrow yours, Will. No one to keep one in the commentary box. Greg Foy. He's turned it on in this game. He's done everything. Samoa will progress to the Shield final, but they will look back at this performance, particularly his, Greg Foy, and say, where's this been?
The big men have really stepped up. Tackles have been made. PNG have tried to offload. It's gone forward. And players like Franklin and Foy, they've just pounced on it.
Tila Mialoi kicks again. It's there for Leo VAR. He's taken down inside the Papua New Guinea at 22. 35-5 is the score. Still plenty of time as Samoa build a bank of points here. Mialoi's kick. It's a good one, drifting to touch, and they'll take the line out 5 out.
Would have liked to have seen that kept in hand. PNG 50% No, the tackles, you can't miss 15 tackles and expect to remain competitive, but they've made 30 compared to Samoa's 8.
Come across. White. Come across. It's on the... Thank you.
Canada and Japan will contest the second of the Shield semi-finals after this. Samoa have booked their place. Papua New Guinea, on their return to the Sevens World Series, will go home empty-handed, but will know that they will be better for the experience. John O'Marlo goes in for another. And I guess that's the thing, really, coming in for one tournament at a time. They're never going to be able to build a competitive program, but we have seen some of their players this weekend show us what they could be capable of, given time, given resource.
Yeah, and you know, you're playing against the core teams that are used to this environment, the conditioning, the training, nutrition, and the coaching. It really has been David versus Goliath for little old PNG right throughout the whole weekend.
The form of John O'Marlo for Samoa has been good this weekend. Greg Foy certainly standing up and showing the benefit of some good preparation as they led into the New Zealand Provincial Sevens Championships. Both well performed there, both played in the final of the National Sevens here in New Zealand. And Samoa with ball in hand, feeling much more relaxed about things. Tim Nanai-Williams steps on the inside and then throws an air ball. Here's a time for Papua New Guinea. They lose control again. And we'll have a scrum. That is their 4th consecutive turnover on possession.
And Tokovai did everything right up to the last stage of just not controlling the ball. Have a look at this. Lovely pass, Nanai-Williams through the gap.
There it is, yeah.
And then throwing the little offloader here. And Tokovai read it brilliantly. That's good play.
Crouch.
I swear Tim Nanai-Williams stepped so fast then his part changed sides of his head.
Sit.
10 seconds left here in the Shield semi-final. Lloyd gets his ball back. Here's Nanai-Williams. And he offloads in contact. Tane Lam on debut. His pass goes to ground, knocked on by Papua New Guinea, picked up by John O'Marlo, no one home. Papua New Guinea gets sent packing. And Samoa through Tane Lam, who takes the charity and gets the try.
He's going to take the conversion too.
Great moment for Tane Lam. John O'Marlo knew he was the debutant. Great spirit shown. Tane Lam gets his first of his career. And Samoa wrap this one up. 47 points to 5 over Papua New Guinea.